I'm sorry, no, I shouldn't laugh. It's just the way that I cope with things. And, and at the beginning, you know, everybody... in shock. It's not funny. The idea for the card. It was kind of funny. I mean, you know, it was like a cartoon. You know, it's when a cart falls off a cliff and they sort of go like, overwhelming support from everybody else, then I'm like, oh, this isn't so bad, you know. But then after, when everybody stops caring, they make you lasagna, you know, and things like that, and they say, oh, you can take off work, you know. That sounds exactly like a cartoon, and then they're like, you know. And the comedy seller on autism night, they're like, oh, you know, they're kind of annoyed, and it's like, you know, right, you know. Clock ticking, like, come on, this is it now. Come on, this is it now. Mom. Yeah, I mean, it was a shame. It was exactly like that. It was a little, it makes sense because it's like, God, when a card, that's probably, I mean, where else would they get the cartoon, you know, to make it sound like that? And I told that story at the funeral. There was a child molester. I don't know. I don't know. It sort of becomes more of an inconvenience, which is worse because for me, it's like, that was, you? Who are you? Why do squirrels get run over? That's when I most need the support. When... because I thought it was going to sort of bring some levity to the situation because I got to give the eulogy. So I said that exact thing. I was like, you know, and people, they don't, I had no idea that when somebody falls off a cliff, kids get cancer, you know, why not? It was a tough crowd. And then I said, man, you guys are a tough crowd. This is worse than, and it's been such a long time since it happened, you know. I said that too after that. Was what I said, and I thought that was a pretty good improv, you know. You know, for in the moment. I mean, I didn't have a moment. I mean, I didn't have anything prepared other than that. So, yeah. Yeah, I know that sometimes people are really taken aback by the fact that I'm able to kind of, I mean, it's been almost like 3 weeks. It was, I can't. I was like kind of surprised how I didn't. Not that I, you know, but nobody else seems to find that funny. The only person who thought that was funny was a homeless guy. You know. We or something. Hold there. You know, for this was you're funny. You're there. You know, for this was. You know, right? You know. Like she had to fall off a cliff because the zag that way, you know. And so we her get out, and and I thought as a culture we had to think fucking 5 other people, everybody and their grandma. Wouldn't it be so funny and stupid if we made fun of the way that people go fuck Day, you know?